Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Dallas, where we talk all things outdoor living. Today we're going to tackle a decision many homeowners face. Can you just replace the deck boards, or do you need to rebuild the whole structure? On the surface, resurfacing sounds faster and cheaper, but it's not always the right call. Let's start with what resurfacing actually means. Resurfacing is when we remove the old deck boards and railings, check the existing frame, and then install new boards and new rails on top of the old structure. Rebuilding, on the other hand, means replacing the frame as well: footings, posts, beams, joists, and the surface. The question is your current frame trustworthy enough to keep? To answer that, we look at condition and capacity. Condition means how the existing framing is holding up. We check posts at the base for rot, look at beams for cracks or sagging, and examine joists for decay, splits, or insect damage. We also check connections: rusted hardware, loose bolts, missing hangers. If the frame has widespread damage or clear signs of failure, resurfacing on top of it doesn't fix the underlying problems. Capacity is about what the frame was originally designed to carry. Many older decks were built for lighter loads and smaller footprints. If you now want to add heavier composite decking, bigger railings, an outdoor kitchen, or a hot tub, that original frame may not be strong enough. Composite materials from brands like TimberTech or Trex, along with stone-faced kitchens and larger structures, can add a lot of weight. It's not smart to stack modern loads on a frame that was never sized for them. Sometimes the news is good. We inspect a deck and find solid posts, beams that are straight, joists in good shape, and hardware that just needs some updating. In those cases, resurfacing can be a smart way to upgrade the look and performance without the cost of a full rebuild. We still make repairs, add blocking, and adjust spacing to match the new decking requirements, but the bones of the structure stay in place. Other times, the inspection tells a different story. We might find undersized beams, posts sitting on bare soil instead of proper footings, or joists that are badly notched around obstacles. Rail posts might be lagged into the side of joists instead of attached in a more secure way. In those situations, it's usually better to rebuild the frame. It may cost more up front, but it gives you a safer, longer-lasting structure and lets you use modern materials with confidence. As a homeowner, there are a few signs you can look for before we even arrive. If your deck feels very bouncy, if you see visible sagging, or if railings move when you lean on them, those are clues the structure may not be in great shape. If the deck is very low to the ground and you can't see much of the framing, it's especially important to have a careful inspection because rot can be hidden. At Tough Deck Builders Dallas, we start every resurfacing conversation with an honest look at the frame. You can reach our team at 469-778-4942 or visit toughdeckbuildersdallas.com if you'd like us to evaluate whether your deck is a good resurfacing candidate or if a rebuild would be safer in the long run. When you think about your options, ask yourself 3 questions. First, how long do I plan to stay in this home? Second, do I want to upgrade to heavier materials or add features like an outdoor kitchen or spa? Third, am I seeing any signs of movement, rot, or damage right now? Your answers, combined with a proper inspection, will point clearly toward resurfacing or rebuilding. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Dallas. In our next episode, we'll talk about rail styles and privacy screens, especially for homes where neighbors are close by.